Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, whatever time it is, wherever you are. This is Gail of Gaia, and I'm here with Aiana, and we're here for our weekly Violet Flame and St. Germain information, and we have a wonderful show today. You're going to like this one. We got a great transmission from Galactics, and we got a great transmission from St. Germain, and our format is a little bit different. We won't read as many decrees today, but we have some other things that we want you to be aware of. We're going to start off with the usual Pledge of Allegiance, because this is really important for America right now. So I'm going to do that, and that's what we will begin with. The original pledge, which is first and foremost to God. I pledge allegiance to God, the beloved, mighty I Am Present, to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. America, we love you. America, we love you. America, we love you. And our love is great enough to hold you eternally victorious in the light. Okay, good. And you can read the American Creed.
The American Creed. I believe in the United States of America as a God government of the people, by the people, for the people, whose just powers derive from the consent of the governed, a democracy in a republic, a sovereign nation of many sovereign states, a perfect union, one and inseparable, established upon the principles of freedom, equality, justice, and humanity, for which American patriots have sacrificed their lives and fortunes. I therefore believe it is my duty to my country to love it, to support its Constitution, to obey its laws, to respect its flag, and to defend it against all enemies everywhere forever.
Isn't that wonderful?
Yeah.
America is so important, and we're going to find out more why. And for one thing, I want to read another thing. Remember last week I spoke a little bit about Trump's generals, just like they used to talk about Washington's general?
Right.
Well, this is something that came out from Donald Trump, which is very, very interesting. So let me read that to you. Donald Trump. And we were able to get a certain young woman released from a certain area who was being horribly accosted, horribly treated. And we spoke to General Milley. General Milley took care of it. We went in, we got her out, and we'll report further on that one. That was rough stuff. I want to thank General Milley. I want to thank all of the people that were involved and the people that went in to get her. I want to thank you very much. Bad things were happening to her in the certain country, America, and we're really under the feeling that we should keep it somewhat private until she's already been freed. She'll be free soon. And I have to tell you, General Milley and his people were unbelievable. They were not playing games. General Milley does not play games. He's a very interesting guy. They got her out. They got her out of a certain situation where she was seriously abused, accosted, and whatever the maximum word is other than death, that happened. But we got her out, and she's okay, and she's back with her parents. And you know who that is? Lady Liberty. And if you look at the Statue of Liberty, or Lady Liberty, you will see what she has on her head.
A crown.
A crown. And guess what? In Latin, corona means
Crown.
Alrighty then. Okay, so just remember, this young woman who was rescued by General Milley is the Statue of Liberty, and Liberty was rescued. So that's
great.
That's just awesome. So again, this time it's Trump and his generals instead of Washington and his generals.
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
Thank you, General Millie. Okay, now we have the most awesome galactic update that goes right along with this.
Yeah.
And
Short
Aiana,
but sweet.
Aiana, you got this morning, did you?
Yes, just
Okay.
came in this morning. Today we speak of great victory, the alliance of many earthbound and galactic brothers and sisters have broke through and taken full control of your banking system and returned all ill-gained money to the American Treasury. This new system will ease your debts and be transparent. No more hidden fees, no more transferring debt. A new money system is on the horizon. In other new solar flash energies will be hitting your planet to break up the remaining matrix that has held you in slavery for so long. Soon you will learn more about us, and we will welcome the time when we can give you a galactic embrace and welcome you back to the time when we once were your close friends. Stay centered in your heart. You are soon to have your sovereign nation back. We love you.
We love them too because they're helping us. Okay, next we're going to move on to a patriotic decree, and I'm going to read this one for you. And again, this is from the I Am Decree booklet that was put together in the 1930s that is so applicable today. So bear with me here. Through the invincible, fiery, victorious, beloved I am present, which I am, and the invisible, fiery, victorious hand of the cosmic Christ, all great beings and powers of light, come, 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 in your visible, tangible, ascendant master bodies. Raise your cosmic swords of blue flame of 1,000 suns from the great central sun that transcend every human concept. For I demand, I command, I insist, and I am, that I am presence, which compels, which compels, which compels, and forever maintains that the United States of America, the heart of the world, and the freedom do love God as the ideal of this nation, be protected and maintained within our borders by our demands for its protection through cosmic Christ love from the great central sun, now and forever. Isn't that nice? I hope you're enjoying this because I'm just so happy. I feel so many good things are on the horizon. It's really happening.
Yeah.
Okay, the next thing was in the fullness of the presence, and that's real short and simple. Did you want to?
I can do
Go
it.
ahead.
In the fullness of the presence is the love that you require. In the fullness of the presence of the things that you desire.
And remember, your presence is your I am presence.
Yeah, that's right.
So think about what that just said. Okay, the next that we're going to do is we're going to do the forgiveness decree because that's very important now. And I almost know it by heart.
Good.
I should know it by heart now, but the old memory is not as good as it used to be. But anyway, okay. I am forgiveness acting here, casting out all doubt and fear, setting men forever free on wings of cosmic victory. I am calling in full power for forgiveness every hour. To all life in every place, I flood forth forgiving grace. I am forgiveness acting here, casting out all doubt and fear, setting men forever free with wings of cosmic victory. I am calling in full power for forgiveness every hour. To all life in every place, I flood forth forgiving grace. I am forgiveness acting here, casting out all doubt and fear, setting men forever free with wings of cosmic victory. I am calling in full power for forgiveness every hour. To all life in every place, I flood forth forgiving grace. We all have to practice forgiveness.
Yes.
Not only of people that may have wronged us or that, but also to forgive ourselves. Very important.
Yep. You have to forgive yourself before you can forgive other people.
Thank you. That's a
Yes.
good way of putting it, yes.
Yeah.
And these decrees are very important. This is the little booklet. Everything's backwards on the screen. But anyway, this is the little booklet. It's available on probably eBay. I know it's available on Amazon, but it's not very expensive. And they're all the decrees that we ever do are in this little booklet. So now, without further ado, we're going to move on to the St. Germain transmission. And let me tell you something, this is a long transmission.
Yeah.
St. Germain has a lot to say.
Okay. This viral pandemic that is happening, have we not told you many times before, through many different sources, not just the one I speak through now, we would not allow a pandemic or a nuclear war or anything that would keep you or this planet from continuing on to become a destined fifth dimensional and beyond planet, and all the people on the planet to become part of the expression of the new higher consciousness that is here. But, there are those that shy away from the light. They are already doing so. They are choosing to remain in darkness, and that is their choice. But they will receive their just reward as a result of this. But I am not here to focus on the dark forces or the removal of such. I am here to tell you to rejoice now, for the Christ consciousness is being reborn in all of you, in all of mankind, and the planet itself. And you are that Christ consciousness. It's in every one of you, if you allow it to be, if you allow it to come forth. You are the way, the truth, the life, and the light, just as Yeshua was and is. He never left. He is here just as I am here. Archangel Michael is here. The one who serves the collective is here. All the Galactics are here now, and they are preparing for the final phase of this operation. Do you understand what that means? The final phase of the operation is in motion now, where they can reveal themselves to the majority of mankind that is here at the time of changeover. This is the beginning. You are moving into that final operation here on planet Earth. There have been many phases you have gone through, and you are entering the final phase now. This third dimensional illusion is soon to be over. And everything is indeed being orchestrated just as we have been telling you. The plan is in motion, and you have been told to trust the plan, just as it is being worked out now. Will it be rocky yet? Very possibly. That is not yet for sure. You always have to remember that. Nothing is written in stone except for this. There is no going back now. The changeover is coming. The solar flash is coming. The event is coming. And it has already happened in the higher vibrational frequencies of the higher dimensions. The third dimension cannot hold the solar flash. It cannot withstand the event, but the fourth dimension and higher can and will. So trust now in who you are becoming. Believe in yourselves. Believe in those leaders that you have chosen to guide and direct you. Those leaders are being overlit now by those of us that are helping to guide them. And your one leader of this country, your president, is certainly being overlit, not only by myself, but those various ones coming as Galactics. They are here to assist this entire process to make sure everything goes according to plan. Even though it appears at times, and certainly does across the planet, that all is lost, that the world is at its end, this is anything but the end of the world. But to those in scouts within the lower frequencies with lower dimensional illusion, they will see it that way. They will see it just as they are believing to see it. But you, those of you, and the ones that are awakening, will see it as it really is. A new awakening, a new dawn, the blue dawn of the Aquarian age. This is it, the new republic. And I say the new republic because it will indeed be new. Just as those forefathers, those ones who designed this plan, the Constitution, to lead this country into the light of the world, to lead the world ahead. The new republic is coming, along with all those promises that have been made to you, that you've heard for many lifetimes now, that you have been preparing for lifetimes. And even though I was there at the signing of the Declaration of Independence,
Remember we said that.
and I helped those forefathers to create this great nation, as I am back here now again to continue to assist in this process. But those who are in motion now are the ones who will lead forth. Have no fear, let go of fear, for fear will only hold you back. Feel now the love within each and every one of you rising, the light within you glowing. As you become the light you are meant to be, the light to a new nation, the light that will illuminate all going forth now. And you will find, as the new dawn approaches, and the light of many suns will illuminate across the planet and the entire solar system. And I leave you now with the violet flame to continue to purge out all old programming within each and every one of you. Let that go once and for all. For you are all in this together. Together as one. We shall continue to move forward and become not only the nation of illumination, but the world, the planet of illumination. I invite you to follow along with Aiana and Gail, as they are the way showers to your fifth dimensional vibrational frequencies. Recite your decrees and feel the wonderful feeling of love and bliss in your heart. I am Saint Germain.
Isn't that wonderful? Oh my goodness, it just made me so happy when I first heard the transmission that you got. I just was, wow.
Yeah.
You know, and it's so fitting with everything that you're finding out right now, too.
Yeah.
Things
it's
that
very
are happening.
comforting. Very comforting.
And one of the things that I'd like to emphasize, too, is that we keep hearing about, and I'm going to ask you this, Aiana, we keep hearing about going within.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have some way of explaining what we mean when we say that?
Well, you going within your heart center. So, and Gail and I talked about doing a meditation to help you do that, and we plan on doing that on another show. Mm-hmm. But it's, if you think of yourself, say you're on a 7-story building, and each floor is one of your chakras, right? So you're on the 7th floor, and you get into an elevator, and you go down, and you go down, and you go down till you get into your heart center. And then the door opens. And there you are in your utopia, whatever place that is the most precious place that you ever want to be. For me, it's like a little, I open up and there's a lake there with beautiful wild animals laying next to each other, and the birds are singing, and there's a little park bench, and I take my shoes off and I feel my the cool grass on my feet, and I ground into the earth. And so feel that is your heart center. Because you're in bliss when you're there. It's your favorite place. So if you go within, in your heart center, and you go to this place that makes you happy, you're going within.
Thank you, Aiana.
That helps. That's what I do.
Sometimes I've had that feeling of bliss, and it's just the most wonderful feeling. And
Yeah.
just to think that someday, coming forward, that's what we're going to feel all the time.
Right?
Or most of the time, anyway.
And you wouldn't have to get in an elevator either.
Okay, we're going to do one last decree, and then we're going to call it a wrap. And this one, I'm going to have you read it too, and it's the Ascension Decree.
Okay. Ascension. I am ascension light, victory flowing free, all of good one at last through all eternity. I am light, all weights are gone, into the air I raise. To all I pour with full God power, my wondrous song of praise. All hail, I am the living Christ, the ever-loving one, ascended now with full God power, I am a blazing sun. I am ascension light, victory flowing free, all of good, one at last through all eternity. I am light, all weights are gone, into the air I raise. To all I pour with full God power, my wondrous song of praise. All hail, I am the living Christ, the ever-loving one, ascended now with full God power, I am a blazing sun. I am ascension light, victory flowing free, all of good one at last through all eternity. I am light, all weights are gone, into the air I raise. To all I pour with full God power, my wondrous song of praise. All hail, I am the living Christ, the ever-loving one, ascended now with full God power, I am a blazing sun.
Thank you, Aiana.
You're welcome.
Thank you, everyone, for listening. We like to keep this short and sweet, and I hope you enjoyed the information that we brought forward and put together. And we'll see you next week. And remember, go into your heart center. You're at home now. Take advantage of that time. Meditate, pray, whatever works best for you. But remember, go into your heart center. Thank you so much for watching.
Thank you.